And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Well, Commissioner Adam Silver has a history lesson for those who would tell players to shut up and dribble. He says in 1963, Bill Russell was MVP, won a title, and stood on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial for Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech. There is a through line that exists directly from Russell to our modern players. Kevin?
That's a great story, D.A. Thanks. And the Clippers starting five. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's man in at the point. And for Phoenix, Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Lee in at the small forward position. Richard, this part of the season is when we start to hear a lot of rumors, whether it's about players on the move, coaches on the hot seat. It covers all the bases.
And that a lot of teams. I had a coach fired in the middle of a championship run. No one wants to be thinking about that or whether they'll be traded. But look, it happens this time of year.
Now here's Paul. Really played well against Sacramento in his last outing. Booker with no one around. Second shot opportunity. Craig, good.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game.
Here's George. Offensive rebound. Zubac, that's good.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Now here's Paul. Lee outside. Ring shot on the way. It's hauled in by Zubac. Outside Leonard. First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to man. In the corner, George with it. Shot clock at 6. George missing again. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. The drive by Booker. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
There is no on-off switch for Booker. He is always in attack mode.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Pass to man. Phoenix grabs the miss. Craig up top, covered by Morris.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Outside, George. And there's the pass to Morris. Now George. Three-pointer. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Yep, it counts. Craig's got his second bucket.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And here is Zubats. This game he had 10 points. Over Ayton. And he overshot that one, missing. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Now George, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer.
Yeah, that's some physical defense against Morris, who attacks with one of his many moves. And we'll just see what he does here at the line.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws of the game. The first one falls. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
And Morris drops them both.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Now here's Paul. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Leonard against Lee. A wide open look here for Craig. No good with the triple. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Craig went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Here's Lee, following the basket by Marcus Morris. Lee finds Ayton. Craig against Morris. Craig can't get it to go. The Clippers trail. To the inside. Stuff.
Authoritative slam there by George, showing the defense he's ready to get physical.
Booker outside. Passes to Lee. Craig with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Here's Mann. To the paint. The fader. Again, Los Angeles.
An efficient score inside. Morris can beat you with a variety of moves.
Paul kicks to Craig. On the wing, Lee. For 3, Booker. Offensive rebound.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
From deep, George. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
Now Paul. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Leonard against Lee. 5 to shoot. Here's Ayton. And the Suns miss again. And it's the Clippers' ball. 11 unanswered points for him. Man. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Leonard against Lee. Over to the wing. Ball outside. Off the left rim and out.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Some changes for Phoenix. Baisley's checked in for Torrey Craig. And it's T.J. Warren in for Damian Lee. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Island's checked in. Now, here's George. 20 points for him last game against Golden State.
And how about the passing? We've seen this from him. He's just absolutely shredding the D to pieces right now. And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Booker, no good.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Outside Leonard. Pass to Highland. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Clippers? Phoenix making some changes. Landale's checked in. And Terrence Ross is subbed in for Paul. And then for the Clippers, Mason Plumlee's checked in for Marcus Morris. Gordon comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Norman Powell subbed in for George.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
And the Suns call time. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
On defense, the Clippers, they're leading by 8. Suns moving the ball around. Back to Warren. Six on the shot clock. Will it go? And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
Shooting 2.
That one is off. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
Normally, he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there.
Ross with the steal. He kicks it to Warren. Back to Ross. The Suns need to get a shot off. A nice shot by Booker.
Crafty play by Booker inside, navigating to a point-blank look at the basket.
Highland passes to Powell. Zubac's with it. To the middle. Here's Highland. Lays it up and banks it in. Highland's got 5 points so far.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Warren dishes to Booker. Pass to Warren. The three. That one doesn't drop. The Clippers go the other way with it. They come in fresh off the win against the Warriors.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
So it's Phoenix now after the Clippers pick up 2. On the wing, Booker. The tray. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
This is Booker at his most dangerous. No hesitation right there.
Gordon goes in. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Eric Gordon was huge in those classic Rockets-Warriors playoff games, wasn't it?
It's almost forgotten, but Gordon was going toe-to-toe with the Splash Brothers, scoring 19 and 20 points per game in that 18 and 19 postseason battles. Eric's a big game player.
First free throw is good, and the Clippers making a change here. Batum's checked in. Both free throws good from Eric Gordon.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
The pass to Ross. Now here's Booker. Boy, that win against the Kings. He's another guy who really showed up to play. And they pick up 2.
It doesn't matter what you throw at him. Booker just finds a way to make it go in.
Outside Gordon. Passes it to Highland. And here is Powell. Here's Plumlee. Landale grabs the miss.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Here's Booker. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Now just a 5-point Clipper lead.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Clippers moving the ball around. Plumlee, no luck.
Yeah, enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Booker the bounce pass. Warren the pass to Landale. Can't hit that one. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Booker. 11 left to play here in the first, and it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much coach trusts him to not get that third.
Biombo, he's checked in for the Suns. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Robert Covington's checked in for Plumlee. 1:03 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Powell. To the wing right side. Driving the lane. Just 4 to shoot. Floats one. Count the basket. Gordon's got his second bucket of the night.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
He's not going to back down from anyone. Got to commend the fearless attitude right there.
Now here's Ross. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Biombo. Here's Warren. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
TJ's a wing who doesn't just jack up threes. He likes to get physical on the inside as well.
And here is Powell. He picked up 24 points in their last one against Golden State. Right side, Gordon shoots over Warren. He's off from 17 feet. And so the first quarter is in the books. Los Angeles on top, up 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
When you're the more aggressive club, good things tend to happen. We'll see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Marcus Morris is out there with Robert Covington, and it's man in at the 1. Now here's Leonard. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. The shot by George, no good. Suns trail by 5. From 13, a second chance effort. And that one's good, Ayton.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
George passes to Leonard. Here's Mann. The pass to Covington. 5 on the clock. George, that's a 2-pointer. Unable to get that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. Here's Paul. And with the rebound. Clippers leading by 3. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. That's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
A free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
A superstar who really kind of keeps to himself. Leonard truly leads by example, and it's produced titles.
Now here's Craig. Looking for Lee, gets it there. And it's sent back by George. Here's Mann. Kicks to Plumlee. Pass to Mann for the 3. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Craig against Morris. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Craig.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Leonard the pass to George. Here's Mann, defended by Paul. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Mann gets the bucket. Mann's got 5 points so far.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Okogie. And here is Lee. Ayton at the elbow. He kicks it to Paul. No good from outside. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, just aggressive there. Instead of going to one of his patented shots inside, Morris just simply rises up to be free.
And the Suns call time.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Okogie, the pass to Craig. Lee against George. Here's Hayton. That one off the back iron and out.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the defense knows George can score from there, which is what forces them to kind of compromise at times defensively.
This is his first free throw of the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
First one falls for him. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Richard, you grew up in Arizona. What do you think of the Suns right now and what they've done the last 2 seasons?
Oh, how much time do you got? All my friends back home are just loving it. Chris Paul, he has helped change the culture with Monty Williams. Great job by the front office. They have put in so much young talent, and they have coached them up. They are a complete team. And like I said, how much time you got? We could do this all day.
We could indeed. Now here's Paul. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Okogie. Inside. And it's sent back by Plumlee. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. George has got the ball.
How about the quickness there from George? Pulling up before the defense can get set.
Lee outside. There's the pass to Ayton. Here's Okogie. He's coming off a 19-point game against Sacramento. Passes it to Craig. Clock is at 3. To end the cold streak. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Clippers leading by 15. Pass to Plumlee. Dishes to Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. George with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. takes the 13-footer, and it's Leonard missing. The Suns have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Paul kicks to Lee. No good on the shot. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
So it's Phoenix now after Paul George getting his 3 to go. Lee, 12 points for him. The pass to Mann. And a miss there on the triple. Suns trail by 16. Okogie, the pass to Lee. Paul outside. Back to Lee. Lots of room. That one goes in.
Chris Paul is always thinking pass first. He's so good at finding his teammates, especially when they're open.
Passes it to Mann. Now Plumlee. George looking around. Outside Leonard. Launches it. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Pass to Lee. Here's Okogie. Paul left side. Launches a 3. And the 3 ball is good. Paul's got his second bucket tonight.
Doesn't come back and fire threes very often. Paul answers that time.
Leonard on the wing. He had 16 points in the win against Golden State.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assist.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Following the miss by Marcus Morris from deep. Here's Okogie. He's been patient so far. Nothing on that. Off target with his 3. Clippers leading by 14. It's intercepted. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Paul with the ball. Second chance shot. And Ayton with the layup. Ayton's got 4 points this quarter. And that one misses. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Highland. He has 5. Zubac finds Batum. Here's Highland. Bangs home the trifecta. Highland's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
An all-around player, one of Batum's roles is to make the defense pay when they leave someone open.
Ross dishes to Warren. Pass to Okogie. Booker outside. Beyond the arc. They grab their own miss. Okogie misses.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at that rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Here's Highland. To the inside. Powell. Banked in off the glass. Powell's got his first 2 points of the night.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Baisley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Back to Booker. He can't get that one. So the Clippers will take it the other way. They host the Kings after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. There's Gordon with the 3. Moves back up. Now the pass to Powell. Jacks up a three. And they get it back. Lets it go with a three. And another shot. Highland's shot is good. Highland's got 10 points in the game.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Passes it to Okogie. Now here's Ross. To the right side. Here's Baisley. And again, it's the Suns missing.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Batum, and the dunk by Batum.
And nice ups from Batum. He's in the air for the jam before the defense can stop him.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Back to Booker. 23 seconds left in the first half. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Powell in the high post. Here's Gordon. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Clippers ahead, opening up a huge gap. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Here with Ty Lue. Good rhythm for your offense in the first half. What did you like about the start?
Moving the basketball, taking the right shot, making the right play. We make the extra pass.
And you were sure tough in the first half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Hi, folks. Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. Kenny, what'd you think about the Clippers?
Their passing was clearly superior in the first half. They were playing a team game, not one-on-one basketball. Good player movement, good ball movement. They have a healthy lead.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Phoenix?
I know teams love to rely on the three these days, but you got to know when to get away from it. They didn't, at least throughout the first half. Hopefully they're making the adjustments, but sometimes teams just get stubborn.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Clippers leading by 20. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Lee out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Ayton in at center. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. Suns shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Here's Booker. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Ayton's gone 67% from the field, 4 of 6. Pass to George. Now, here is Morris. And here is Zubats. Clock at 6. No good. Some solid defense from Ayton. Down low, Leonard with the steal. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Here's Zubats, and the dunk by Zubats.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest. Clearly a foul.
The Suns shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The free throw drops for Lee. Good on both. Clippers leading by 18. And we're about enough here into the second half. Kicks it to Leonard. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Well, Phoenix shooting 39% from the floor. At their best. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Suns have hit half their free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far. That free throw, no good. That one is no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Leonard inside. Craig defending. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this lead.
Now here's Lee taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game.
Plays hard in every facet of the game. Nothing that Booker can't do.
Here's Man. It's an 18-point lead. To the paint. Here's Zubats. To the middle. Here's Leonard. Morris trying to free himself up. And Leonard gets it to go. And that's 12 points for Leonard.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the pass to Lee. Ayton kicks to Paul. There's the 3. It's good from long range. Paul's got 8 points.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Outside, George. Leonard against Lee. Back to George. Here's Man. 5 points in the game. Lee outside. Goes up to the stripe. Paul's shot is off.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Sinks the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now here's Paul. He's got 8. Shoots a fader. Paul missing again. Clippers leading by 20. George, that's a two-pointer, and some very quick points for him on that possession. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
And on offense, George has looked totally focused. He's clearly committed to having a big game tonight.
Paul finds Booker. And the Suns miss again.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
There's Lee with the three, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. He's got 7.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
George passes to Morris. Shot from free throw range. Leonard, no luck. Suns trail by 19. Here's Booker. Good on the 13-footer. Booker's got 17.
So lethal from the mid-range. Booker's just one of those guys that can hit you at all 3 levels.
Leonard against Lee. Leonard kicks to George. Passes to Mann. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Los Angeles. Some changes for Phoenix. Landale's checked in. And for Torrey Craig. And then for the Clippers, Plumlee comes in for Ivica Zubac. And Robert Covington subbed in for Marcus Morris. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Phoenix calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Stolen by George. Here's Mann, defended by Paul. And he uses the glass on the layup. Mann's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Paul passes to Booker. Biyombo with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Good on the triple.
He knocked one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
For 3, Covington. It's not going to go for him. Now the Suns take it the other way. Warren kicks to Paul. Pass to Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Now the dish to Warren. And the 3 off target. Los Angeles leading by 19. Down low, Mann. And change shot, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Chris Paul picks up that one. This is his second trip to the free throw line. He's off on the first. And Phoenix making a change here. Ross is checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Powell, he's checked in for George. And the second free throw, good. Suns trail by 20. Paul passes to Ross. Shoots over Powell. Ross, that's good. Ross has got his first bucket of the night.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Just, like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now, here's Covington. No points in the game yet for him, and Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And the Suns making a change here. Beasley's checked in. Paul, right side, fades and shoots. Rebounded by Covington. Los Angeles leading by 18. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. Now Paul, after Norman Powell missed from long range. And the Suns miss again.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Mann. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Booker, he's checked in for Paul. The Clippers have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
And so he makes both from the line. Suns trail by 20. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Kicks to Warren. Poked away. Booker outside. Lets it go. No good on that one. The Clippers go the other way with it. Here's Beasley. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
It's his first trip to the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
2.
No good on the free throw. It's the second. And here is Los Angeles now. They have a 19-point lead. Now Powell. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Opponents are physical with Kawhi just about every game, but as forceful a player as he is, he just doesn't seem to mind one bit.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Robert Covington. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. Suns trail by 21. Pass to Ross. Booker outside. Good. Nice job down low. Booker's got 6 in the quarter.
Gotta be impressed with Booker's basketball IQ. Superb at scoring off of pick and rolls.
And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder, fueled Devin to the all-star he is today. And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
The 3 sinks the three-pointer. 9 points now in just the second half.
After sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Here's Highland. 10 points for him. And there's the pass to Gordon. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And Warren the bucket on the assist from Booker.
Nice pass. Such a unique talent on both ends. That time, Booker showing us his vision.
Passes it to Highland. Powell against Ross.